Hey guys, this is Michael with Quiet Lawn and Neon Pest and Lawn. I'm here along with my partner, Ibrahim, who's been with me for almost 5 years
Yep.
in this thing. So we're showing the features of our app, our amazing app that he's built and that we've customized for ourselves and other companies over the last couple of years. But I want to show the feature that is the reason we originally started the app, and it was for P4P because we didn't have a good way. Mike Andes didn't have his product out, the P4P software out, and we were having a hard time calculating P4P. So we built the app, initially for this feature, and it's pretty awesome. And to my knowledge, it still has things that other P4P softwares can't do, even
Yeah.
Mike's.
This.
With Mike's,
Yeah.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This actually was admitted by Mike's P4P team. Actually, when we showed them what we had, they were like, we are ahead of them in terms of
Yeah, yeah,
yeah
absolutely.
the
So we,
software.
we were we were looking at switching to, not to say anything about Mike. I mean, he probably has great stuff, but yeah, we were originally looking to switch to his after his came out, and this guy said, yeah, ours can't do that. You're ahead of us on this. So, the thing about Mike's is that you can, unless they've changed it, you can only see what the guys did yesterday in the past. So the guys come in, the next day, and they see what they did the day before. With ours, they can see what they're going to make today, so that it encourages your guys to move faster or to be more productive because they can see. We'll go in here in just a second, but each crew member comes in and they can see. You can go ahead and click on any one of the crew members. They can see based on the route that they have today in Yardbook or whatever CRM you're using. They can see that right here. You can see Tony has $689 of projected revenue based on his route. So maybe he has 12 or 15 mowing jobs, and the total income from those jobs is $689. We have
Okay.
our target man hour rate, which we can help you calculate if you don't know that. And based on that information, if you divide that out, it tells Tony that he needs to complete those jobs in 9.19 hours, meaning from the time he leaves the shop until he comes back and clocks out. From the time he clocks in to the time he clocks out, it needs to be 9.19 hours to meet budgeted time. If he finishes it that, and if he does that, he's going to make his base, whatever the nine, he's going to make his base pay, which right here is like 20-25 an hour. But if he finishes that in 10% faster in 8.27 hours, now he can make 22.50 per hour. So it's just Tony knows what he's going to make today. He knows his total pay, and he knows that if he doesn't waste time looking on his phone between each stop, or taking an hour lunch, or stopping at the gas station for Red Bull 16 times, he knows that he can have a direct impact on what he can make. So you can see right here that he can see what he's going to do today. He doesn't have to wait till tomorrow to see how he did today. And then if he'll click on the see the previous numbers, he can see how he did the previous days.
So we have all of our customers here, but this is my view. But our employees only can see their own numbers. They're not able to see
Yep.
what others are making because sometimes that could create an issue. But if you want others to see, that's fine as well. We can
Yep. So,
customize it. So
so
if I go to Tony's profile here we go.
Yep. So you can see this. Yep. So like you said, it's customizable. Each employee can only see their information. If you want them to see everybody's, we did that, but then they started getting jealous of each other. So we made it to where they couldn't see how much each other was making. But you can see that this day Tony had 406. Maybe this was probably a half day of
Yeah,
mowing or something, or a
Friday
short day.
half day. Yeah.
$75 per. You can see his targeted to do $464 in revenue. Is budgeted for 6 hours. It really only took him 5.5. So he didn't produce our target revenue rate of 75 per hour. He actually produced almost
$85.
$86 per hour because he got it done an hour, much faster. And you can see right there that he still earned the same amount of money and effectively made $23 per hour instead of $20 per hour. So the employee can see all this. They can see, hey, yesterday I made $23 per hour. And it really encourages them to, not waste time, to be productive, because over a week's time, they can get a lot more work done and make a lot more money in that same 40 hours if they're just more productive. And it basically just gets them thinking like a business owner. But this is very cool, very easy to read. And Ibrahim, there is, if I'm not mistaken, there is very little input that you guys have to do. Most of this is automatically pulled from the CRM, right? What do you guys, what is the process from your side or our customer side every day? Well, actually, this would be included in our service for the app, I believe. But
Yeah, it is
tell me how
included.
automated it is to pull all
Yeah,
this
so
information.
this involves zero work from the business owner himself or their team. Everything will be included in our pricing or in our service. But most of or 80% of the information is gathered from the CRM automatically. For example, Yardbook produces a daily report for us that gets sent out at around 5 or 6 a.m. And then from that, the information is automatically pooled for each crew, whatever they're assigned. So once we have that information, that's automatically entered into the app. The only thing we have to do it manually is enter the hours. So for example, in our case, we clock in and out of Gusto. So we just have to check how much hours they work, and then we enter it at the end of the day. That's pretty much it. But the rest of the
Okay.
stuff, it's automatically calculated. So there's no input from us.
That's awesome. And, I haven't seen anything like this. This is super simple. Guys can see what they're going to make today, and they
Yeah.
can see how they can impact what they can make today beforehand, and they can see what they made all the previous days.
Yeah.
So
So
just,
again, this is customized for Neon because Neon it clocks in and out from Gusto. But we have customers who clock in and out of our own app. So if you do that, then there's zero manual input from us because everything is calculated automatically. So at the end of the day, we would know how much Joel worked, and then we would be able to calculate his P4P. If I go to his, previous information, I can see how much Joel worked based on how many hours he worked. So
that's
there is
awesome. So we can even
all
use
of
the
that
app. You wouldn't even
information
need
in.
to clock in and clock out with the app. You can use the app for that even.
Yeah. So if you don't have any good softwares to clock in and out of now, you can use our app for clocking in and out. Again, it's included, and it just connects well with the P4P, the whole P4P system. You can see here all of Electron's employees clocking in and out to different jobs, and it gives them a summary each week of how many hours they worked. So it's all included.
So really cool. I mean, P4P, we talked about the estimating, which is incredible, the feature in this, and there's no CRM that does it. But the P4P alone, like that's amazing too. I think for what we charge for the whole app, which does so much more, is what, Mike's P4P app is. I think, what is it, $199 per month? And that's been last year. It might even be more expensive. But, this
It's
is
more
something
now,
that's
I think, I
included with ours,
believe.
and it's very cool. And it's hands off for the owner. Like, we handle that small amount of work, manual work, and your employees are going to come in each day and be able to see this, see what they're going to make. They'll know exactly what they're going to make at the beginning of the day, and they'll know what they did the previous days. And we can help you calculate all this stuff. When we're calculating your pricing, we can help you figure out, what's a good percentage for you to pay for each service on your P4P. And we can help you automate all that stuff so that you don't have to figure that out. Because I know, as a small business owner myself, all that stuff was complicated and it's hard to wrap your head around. And this is what we do. This is what we do with our business. And I can tell you from personal experience. So, I mean, this is just super powerful, the P4P feature. While there are some downsides to P4P, you got to watch quality. People tend to chase money a little bit more. I can tell you from personal experience that it has really transformed my business in the respect that people are much more efficient. They don't waste time. I don't have to. And the biggest benefit of P4P is you need a lot less supervision. You need enough supervision to hold people accountable for quality, but people manage themselves. I don't need to be breathing down their neck all day. They go out, they do their thing, they know what they're going to make. They're incentivized to get the jobs done in a timely manner, and it's just really made the business a lot more hands off for me. And it's one of the other reasons that I'm able to work 1 hour or less a week on a business that's relatively small, because we have all these awesome, we have P4P and we have all these awesome features in this app and everything that Ibrahim and the team does to automate what we do. It's just made it a very simple business to own, even though it's not a very big business. So yeah, that's a cool feature.
Yes, sir.
So this is included with the app. Our app is right now very cheap. We haven't offered it for sale. We've only offered it to a few of my, a handful of my friends that I've met in the industry, to customize for their businesses over the last year so that we could really see what it is that they needed, if it was the same as what we needed, so that we could experiment with cool features. But now we're ready to take on some more clients with it. It's only $199 a month. We will go up at some point, but we just want to grow that, get that out there, and share these cool features. You'll get the P4P, the estimating, and all the other cool stuff that come with the app, and it'll be customized for your business. There will be a setup for this stuff depending on how much work it's going to take. There will be an initial setup, but after that, it's $199 a month. You have your own app that's customized to your business with your employees and all your information and your services. But yeah, Ibrahim, thank you so much for sharing. Anything else you want to add? Or?
No, just that, if they are interested, just, the details are in the comment. You can just text me or email me, and then I'll get in touch.
Awesome. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please leave your comments below. We look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you're all doing well. Have a good day.
Bye-bye.